Visitor visa is coming in large numbers in Canada. Many people want to go on visitor visa and work there, and there are many students who have had previous refusals, or if not refused, still want to go to visitor visa and study there. So, is this really possible? So let's talk about the visitor visa and the big questions related to it. First of all, let me tell you that the visitor visa you can apply for Canada. If you have a purpose for visiting, you have to go to meet someone, attend a conference, attend a business meeting. Even if the tourist has to go for that purpose, then you can apply for a visitor visa. But here, I would like to tell you that when you can apply for a visitor visa, and you can go there with whatever your purpose of visit is. Many rumors are spreading where it is also true that many visitors were sent back from there because they had their return ticket for 4 to 5 months. Whereas their purpose of visit means their purpose of staying there was just 10 to 15 days. So one thing to keep in mind is that when you apply for a visitor visa of any country, its purpose is to visit whatever you have in your file. The purpose is that I am going there for this purpose, it is for that purpose, not for anything else. Second, when you do the visitor visa, then you, although you have the visa as much as you have the validity of the passport is the same, but you can stay for a maximum of 6 months at a time. After 6 months, you will have to leave Canada, a country outside of Canada, then you can go back. But if you stay in Canada for more than 6 months, then it is called overstay, which is illegal. So note that you can stay there for 6 months continuously at one time. The second thing is about study visa and work visa. Can you study and work on the visitor visa? When you go for a visitor visa, it is to visit, not to study or work. Many people here are told to get a visitor visa, go there, and study. Students are told to get a visitor visa, and workers are told to go there and do farming. Note this thing can work properly when you go for a visitor visa, whether it is for Canada or any country. Then you can neither study nor work there. You can't do any such activity whose permission you do not get. A study permit means that there is study permission. And the same for work permits. So you have to get permission. If you do not have this permission, then you cannot do these activities by going to the visitor. This is illegal. If caught, then it is directly deported. This can also affect the status of the person you are going to meet. So note that you can't do any other activity on the visitor. Third, if you have to study and work, if you have gone there, you feel that I have come here, I found the country very good, I found everything right. Where you had gone with the purpose that I can go there and study somewhere. If I like it, then you can convert your visa to study visa or even work visa or work permit. But here is a very big problem. Usually people think that I will apply for a visa from here. They will give me admission as soon as I go, I will start my study. Note that students who are listening here. As soon as I go, I will start my study, no one will ask me directly. I will convert from visitor visa to study visa, I will convert to permit, so this is your big delusion. Whenever you have to put a study permit, whether you have to go to visitor or you have to do it from here, then the same process remains. That is, if you go to visitor visa, then you should have an offer letter from the college. If you want to file in SDS, then you have to pay a 1-year fee and you have to pay GIC 20,000 in the same way. Your file will go, and in the same way your GIC, your documents will be uploaded in the same way, your SOP will be written, and the same process. Whether you do it from India or from outside Canada, whether you have done it on visitor visa, the process will remain the same, and the biggest thing is that the possibility of your visa will also remain the same. People are told that if your study visa has been refused here, 4 or 5 refusals have come, that brother should do this, your brother lives there. Get a visitor visa, go there, and convert it into a study permit. Then it is completely wrong. You will have to follow the same process. The same will chances of your study permit. Because the eligibility of the study permit is different. The whole thing of the study permit is different. So they check the eligibility whether you are a genuine student or not. Whether they live outside of Canada or sit in Canada, it is the same process. So it is the same process work visa also. If you want to convert it into a work permit, then also the process will be the same. There is no difference in that, you will have to take a permanent LMI. If an interview comes, you will have to crack it. Whatever the funding is, Whatever criteria you follow from India for the work permit, you will have to follow the same criteria sitting in Canada. Your visa chances will be the same as the chances of being approved for the permit. So note this thing, especially students. If someone tells you to get a visitor from here, go there and take your study and convert it into a study permit. Then this is absolutely wrong. It is the same process, everything is the same, so we don't recommend. If you have to go to the visitor, go to visit, that is a different thing. You have to go to meet your brother and sister. You have to go to meet someone there, then it is a different thing. But if you are going in this way that I will convert the study permit, I will convert the work permit, then this is absolutely wrong. It will be the same process. So note this thing. So these are very big myths. So these are the things and this is the truth behind them. Share this truth to the maximum so that no one can come to the people and use visitor visa in the wrong way.